Hey everyone, I'm Round the Wheel. You're watching Lemmings Path of Neo, and today we're starting with the final level of Manic. That is Temple of Love, one of many levels of its type in Oh No More Lemmings. A brick level with a crazy layout that has some kind of weird thing going on. I've beaten it before. I'm sure I can do it again. 30 lemmings, and I can kill up to 2. Will I need to be doing that? We shall see. It looks like a fairly bog standard building exercise, actually. 10 builders? I think I can probably make it out of this just fine. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. I can see maybe the need for killing 1 lemming, but I don't know about 2 just by the look of it. So we're going to go ahead and... Okay. You float near the bottom of your drop. This is very easily patched up. Boom. Done. We're all feeling good just like we should. Staying in, not going out. Which is not a quarantine reference, weirdly enough. And if you do know that reference, I'll give you a dang old cookie. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we want to get going this way probably, I would think. We want to get past that hook. That big old thing hanging down there. That's what's making this temple not very loving. So then... I can see how this might be... You know what? Okay, yeah, that layers nicely enough. If they walk backwards from that, that's fine. Everything is sealed up in a pretty good way. Oh, the number of builders, though. That's where I'm foreseeing some trouble. So 1... I've only got 4 builders left, and I think that's what I'm gonna need to make it to the top. Let's see if I can stretch this. Let's see if Piccolo can stretch it here. Yeah, they give you a blocker at the beginning. That might be actually semi-acceptable to do. Just to give myself another builder. Because I don't like the distance I'm getting right here. Although... Okay, let's go ahead and... Let's try it at least. I think I can probably get... That looks like I can get up there, I would think. Let's let him go to the end of his bridge. I feel like I can make it up from there. Okay, this dig is going to be the... Okay, yeah, digging right there, they should all land on that little ledge no matter what. Okay, so now they all go this way. Yeah, this is a little bit ramshackle, but it should work for my purposes. I think 1 bridge should make it up the way. Oh, yeah, right there. That's a perfect build. Excellent. Fantastic. Okay, yeah, no, I didn't quite get the height that I was wanting. So, yeah, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna... Oh. Oh, yeah, can't do that. That's what we need that second blocker for. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, boy. So it is just a tight game with the, It's just a tight game with the builders, then. So... Maybe I was wrong to allow myself to stretch right there. Or at least not stretch 2 bridges. Let's back way the heck up here. Even farther than that. Okay, so if he finishes his bridge... Okay, he doesn't hit his head, so I can get a little bit more height there. Alright, so... Alright, yeah, and then just go up from right there. Okay, that gives us just a touch more height. Alright. Go out. And that what gets us a little bit closer to the ledge as well. So okay, let's try that again. Where's the good digging spot? Right here? Yeah. Okay, let's try that one more time. And we're also going to want this guy to block at the bottom of the stairs in case something nasty happens. There we go. Alright. So there's our 2 lemmings that we can kill. So, what we want to... Okay, so now we have to rely on this. Okay, we gotta... We gotta make sure this is perfect. Okay, that should be a little bit better this time. Okay, yeah, they're walking up onto the thing now. That's what I like to see. Boy, that is some tight business. Whoa. Hands off the feet. Hands off the merchandise. Those lemming feet are valuable because they need to walk to the exit, don't you know? We've got one bomber, but why bother bombing one of them and not the others? So let's just go ahead and nukeify this, and that is it for the manic levels. We're moving on to lunatic now, which means we only have 32 levels left. And I cannot wait to see what surprises await us there. What's going to be the first level? Moving right into it. Wouldn't make any sense to end the episode right here. So what awaits us as we move into lunatic? It's hero time. This is a great level. Love this one. It can be done with no climbers apparently. But we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way for now. And that way is like such. Let's figure this out. We are going to do it with the climber for the time being, and it's one of my favorite types of levels, which is one of every type of classic job assignment. So what we want to do then... Alright, what makes this so difficult is the timing on certain things. So let's go ahead and... Alright, we're going to go ahead and do that, and then... go ahead and bash, and build. We're going to cut that off right there. So he's going to climb over the wall. Oh, wait a minute. What? Why are you still going? That's no good. Okay, we need the basher. Where's the basher? You finish your job, and nobody else gets through. There we go. That's much better. So now this guy is going to climb up the wall. I think everybody is going to... When you realize that you can stop the basher with that builder, that makes it a lot easier. So we just go ahead, wait for you to fall to get you as far ahead of your comrades as you can possibly get. There we go. You can beat this level with way less than a minute. 20 solid seconds left. That is good enough for me. Man, lunatic. Doing good so far. That's one down, 31 to go. Will they all go that quickly? I kind of doubt it. It's all a matter of timing. I remember really enjoying this level in Oh No More Lemmings, but I have a feeling that Neo Lemmings is going to kind of ruin the flavor, so to speak, because you can be a lot more precise. Whoa. We do not want that moving fast. What are you doing? I forgot that you only had 12 builders to complete this. That's part of what makes it so fun. Okay, so you're going to die if you fall from right there, so... Okay, how did we do this in the before time? Let's see. I think we probably want to build to right there, right? Okay. And same deal with you. You're going to... Yeah, they all kind of do that to start off. I think we want this going so that they fall onto the little column. Okay, this is gonna get a little bit scary. A little bit hairy scary, I think. Hey everybody, hairy scary. Oh, wow. That's not a drop I was expecting right there. Okay, so we want to get you closer to the... We gotta save everybody. Well, the bottom guy did his job just fine, so... back it up. Alright, you go from there. You go from where you were going. But now we want to get you maybe a little bit closer. So if I get him like roughly right here, what happens with that? The other guy coming out. Okay, you got to kind of remember the order that he's coming out here. So he's going to fall onto there. Yes, that's what we want. And then he's going to fall. Who goes next? You do. Do we want to build right here to kind of keep things 100? I think maybe we do. All right. So now you build from here. Okay. Oh boy. So if he turns around, if he hits and turns around, then that's really bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and assign him as soon as he drops. And this guy can also build from, like, right here. Okay, so then what happens? Okay. Alright, what happens now? Let's go ahead and get you going from, like, there. Okay, yeah, so a lot of people are finishing up at the same general rough time. But it's fine, because I think... Okay, you should be finishing up soon. Alright. Oh, no, 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 no. How did you get on the move so quick? Okay. You accompany him. There we go. Alright, everything is sealed up. Okay, there we go. It's all... there we go. And no builders left over. Wow, wow, wow. That is very precise. A very scary level. But it's still fun. Still just as fun as I remember it being originally. That is a good level. Although I feel like maybe it had more lemmings involved. I think there were only maybe 20 in this version. I did not keep count actually. Yeah, there were 20. I feel like there may have been more in the original, and then you pump up the release rate when you know that your build is safe. That was a fun one. I like the fact that it's exclusively builders. It really makes for some scary times. Coming up next, anxiety. Something I should probably be experiencing more of as we play this, to be honest. 40 lemmings, got to save them all. And this is a Genesis level. I don't remember this one at all, though. So what's going on with old Lunatic? We got 5 builders and 4 miners. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Let's try just rolling with it for a second. Okay. Alright, so what happens if we... Alright, if we just go... 1, 2, 3, and then they mine out 4. So we want to kind of keep this open. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, that's a good spot for him to start. Maybe not, though. Let's start going from about... I think if we start from the drop... Okay, he gets out safe. Alright, so he goes ahead and he does that. So then that guy gets out of that hole. Oh boy. That's a little bit frightening. Okay, one still gets by. That's really frustrating. Oh boy, how do we want to go back? And then, if you pump up the release rate, you still don't have much time for everybody to get through with this. Yeah, they don't mine into there in time. That's frustrating. Oh man, I wish I remembered even one single thing about this level, because as it stands, I don't remember squat. So, obviously, we have to... Well, hold on. Let's narrow it down. Let's work backwards from the exit. So we know that we have to get... maybe... 1, 2... How... Do we build from here or here? So if we build from here, that's 2 bridges. 1, 2, and then... And then what? It seems pretty obvious that I've got to mine down... Okay, well, hold on. Okay, let's try something. Just a second. Let's go ahead and get mining down this way. Maybe not that close to the start. Okay, I need to get as close to the wall as I can. That kind of works. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and let him turn around. And because I want him to patch up the hole. And I want him to get down into here. I think that might work. Okay, I did not need 2 guys going down through there, though. That was definitely not what I wanted. But, do we have an effective trap here? Because he's going to go ahead and mine down. No sense in building right here. How many builders we got left? 4. 1, 2, 3. Maybe if we let him hit his head and turn around. Let's back that up a few frames. Why don't you hit your head? I feel like 3 builders might be enough to accomplish this. But I do want to test a few different things first. First, I want to see what it's like if we mine down from the drop. So if I go from right here and go from right there, where does my miner tunnel end? Let's see where that finishes up. I don't think I'm going to get the height that I want. Whoa, back. I didn't think I got anything I wanted out of that bargain. No, I sure didn't. That's an ugly drop. Okay, so let's try going from the top of the bridge then. So, because we're gonna need all 3 of our things. Okay. There we go. So you end up hitting pretty close to the edge, which is kind of what I would want. How far down do you go if you mine from there? Alright, so you go... That's kind of where we want, right there. I think that works out. I think if I build from the edge of that, I think I'm pretty fine. So let's go ahead and get you down into... Yeah, this should be completely safe. This should be safe for work. And then, yeah, everybody else just mines out. So go from like right here. There we go. That's not too bad. All right. Feel like it might be tempting fate to say maybe one more level, but I'm feeling a little good about how Lunatic is going so far. These are small levels, these are compact levels, but I feel pretty good about them. I'm going to take a peek real quick, and I'll be right back, and I'll let you know if it's a level that we want to actually play today. So give me just a second, I'll be right back. Yeah, this is a level we want to play today, and man, did I have trouble with this one back in the day. Holy moly, no added colors or lemmings. The trick here, this is a trick you don't use anywhere else in regular lemmings, which is why it's so difficult to suss out. So here's what we want to do. We got 2 miners. I think we do want to go ahead and... Yeah, how do we... I'm trying to remember how we do this. I think what we end up doing is we end up bashing through... Yeah, they come out a lot faster than they do in the fun version of the level. I think what we end up doing... Okay. I think we bash through the wall first. And I think we get fairly close to letting people through. Oh gosh, this is super sloppy. Let's go ahead and set the blocker maybe like right here. I can't remember for totally certain, but I do know that you do this. Yeah, okay, yeah. I remember how it goes now. Okay, so you go through here and you get this guy. Okay. Alright, yeah, you get this guy going this way, I think. And then you go right here. Now what you do... You gotta cut through the... Yeah, you gotta start from about here. And you end up cutting through the blocker. There we go. Yeah. But then everybody gets down that way. I don't remember how to make it so clean. And I did that way too early for starters. But... Okay. Hold on just a second. I'm losing a bit of the old muscle memory. So we want to get him as close to that as possible. And I know that at some point you end up cutting through this. Like you cut through right there. And then he climbs up. But how do you keep everybody else in line? That's the part I'm not remembering. Mm, I have most of the basics in place, but there's information missing from my brain that I do not remember. So I go from like right here with the mining. Okay, I don't think that's... He still goes too fast for everybody to get out. Yeah, so we're missing a lot of stuff here. What is the deal? Oh, yes, I remember. I did it backwards. Okay, I see it now. Okay, so he actually needs to hit this. He needs to hit that part and turn around. Okay, so he turns around, he hits that. There we go, yes. Okay. Okay, not all the lemmings are out yet, which is a desirable solution. So now what we do is we mine down this way. I think we can even get a little closer probably. Okay. So there you go. All right, you chop. There we go. All right, there is a big problem with this, which is that we have a lot of like these little groups, right? Although they're all kind of falling in line, but that's 3 walkers and that's not going to be acceptable. So I need to tighten this up somehow. But yeah, okay, now I've got the real essential. See, because now if I chop through this with a miner, yeah, everybody just... Oh yeah, that's too many people. Too many lemmings, not enough climbers. So what am I doing that makes this so funky? Why did so many people... I guess you have to get this going pretty quickly, which is why... Okay, so that's why the blocker has to be so close to the wall. That's right. I had forgotten this. We basically want to go... I think we basically want to go smashy smashy and then get like right in behind him. Yeah, so that lemmings are still coming out the hatch, but they're not bunching up together. That's why we want that. That's... Okay. It's all coming back to me now. So now he does that. And yeah, they're not grouping up nearly as badly as they were before. There's a little bit of that, but... Okay. So what's the closest we can get to him and free him? That's pretty close. In fact, that's as close as we can get. That's the one right there. That's the money. There you go. Free the blocker with the miner, which you don't have to do, I should stress. You don't have to do that in any other lemmings level. And yes, there we go. Now we have some space. That's 1 walker. So we're going to make that walker a climber. There we go. And we're going to cut through right there. Perfect. And then everybody gets out just fine. Man, that level back in the day. That was like, man. This level is like, this is eating your lemmings vegetables right here. This is, I guess that's why they call it no added colors or lemmings, because you play this level and you really feel like you've given your brain a workout. You've eaten real organic lemming food. You have reached the galaxy brain level of lemmings when you can figure out this solution. Chopping under that miner, man, it was so novel in its time. Now it's just kind of a thing we take for granted, but... that is a legendary level to end the day on. I'm glad we went ahead and did one more. But that's going to do it for us for now. Making pretty good time through Lunatic so far. I wonder what else is sitting there. Because so far, I feel like I had a harder time with Manic, to be honest with you. But I'm sure Lunatic has some tricks up its sleeve, and I shouldn't be saying things like this, because the minute I start underestimating it, it's going to bite me in the tush.